Do not spend the night over a woman's house. Do not spend the night over a woman's house. What's up, everybody? My name is Kier, and you are watching the important things that really matter. Today, we're going to be talking about a very, very extremely important subject. Before I get into it, the subject is do not spend the night over a woman's house. Do not spend the night over a woman's house. All right. Now, before I get into it, would you please like, would you please share, would you please subscribe, would you please like, would you please share, would you please subscribe? I guarantee you, if you subscribe, you'll have access to my videos that will save you thousands upon thousands of dollars and also save you a whole lot of pain and suffering. And so we're going to get into it. So I guarantee you this, so make sure you like, please share, and please subscribe. Very, very important subject. Now, I'm going to talk to you about a very extremely important subject. I'm going to tell you about what happened to me. When I was young and dumb, so that you men don't end up making the same mistakes. Also, too, there's some women out here that may be into the alternate lifestyle. You don't want to make the mistake either. All right. And so now, once again, when I was younger, I had graduated not too long ago from a Big Ten university, came back to Detroit, and I got into a management trainee program with the company I was working for. So the company was flying me out to different places to go to different plants and learn about their operations. And so that was part of my part of my training. So anyway, one of the cities that I flew into was a place. I'm not even gonna mention the place, but there was a state that I was flown into to go to this particular plant to learn about their operations. So anyway, as I was at this plant, I ran into this one particular woman. She was an older African-American woman, and at the particular point in time, when I was younger, I was very attracted to older African-American women. At the time, when I was younger, I was very attracted to older African-American women, because at the time, I was probably about 26, 27 years old. When I was at this particular plant, that I was learning about the operations of this particular plant, I ran into this African-American female, very attractive, older female, very attractive. Went to this plant, ran into this woman at the plant that worked at this particular plant that I was working, that I was at. And excellent conversation. Things went really, really well, very, very well. She was calming, had a calm effect on me and on other people too, I believe. And so anyway, we started talking for a little bit. And so we went out. I think we went out to get something to eat. And then we ended up going back to her house. So I was at the time what you would call young and dumb, okay? So I'm telling you this, man, so that you don't make the same mistake that I made, okay? Because I was young and dumb. So anyway, I went back to the woman's house. And so we were kissing and hugging. Anyway, ended up moving back to her bedroom. You know, we're kissing and hugging. And all of a sudden, I don't know why, but somehow or another, we started talking. She told me that she had this on-again, off-again boyfriend. So on-again, off-again boyfriend. And so anyway, now we're back to her bedroom, and we're talking, and we're kissing and hugging and kissing and stuff. And so anyway, this on-again, off-again boyfriend that you have, does he have a key to your house? She's like, well, yeah, he does have a key to my house. Man, I started getting nervous as I don't know what. I'm like, what? Thinking to myself, I couldn't even think straight after she told me this, because I'm young and dumb, and I'm in this older woman's bedroom, in her bed, and a woman just told me, but she wouldn't have told me this information if I hadn't asked her, did her on-again, off-again boyfriend have a key to her house? And she's just now telling me this, that the on-again, off-again boyfriend has a key to her house, so he can come walking into her house anytime that he wants to, because he got a key, and then find me in bed with her. So I'm like, wow. And I couldn't even hardly think straight after this particular situation, because I'm like, this guy could walk in at any point in time. And I'm totally, extremely vulnerable because I don't have no clothes on. I don't have any clothes on. I'm in this woman's bed. But she didn't bother to tell me that she had an on-again, off-again boyfriend. Not really, she didn't bother to tell me. She for sure didn't tell me anything about the fact that the guy had a key to her house, and that as I'm in her bed with her, of course, remember, I was young and dumb at the time. She didn't bother to tell me this. And so now I'm sitting up here like, this guy can walk into her house at any point in time while I'm in her bed and catch me here. So I'm like, wow, this is a real messed up situation. And so I couldn't even get in the mood anymore after she told me that the guy had a key and with her on-again, off-again boyfriend. And so what is the point that I'm making? Men, you don't want to sleep over at a woman's house. You don't want to sleep over at a woman's house. You don't want to sleep over at a woman's apartment, because you don't know what type of situation she got going on with other people that she might be involved with. Man, one of the things that you don't understand is sometimes women will get jealous and they may not even tell you that they're married. You could be seeing a woman, she just, I guess, chooses to omit that she's married when she's seeing you. You're on the assumption that she's single. She never bothers to tell you that she's married. You go over this woman's house, and you're up in bed with her, and the woman's husband walks through the door. Now, there are people that do that stuff and do that stuff on purpose because they may be pissed off at the husband. She want to have you there to piss him off, okay? So, but at the same time of her having you there to piss him off, it ends up putting your life in danger because the husband that she didn't bother to tell you about is now going to go get the shotgun or the handgun to delete you. But she didn't bother to tell you that she was married, and now you over in her house, in her bed, naked, when the husband or the boyfriend comes in. Or you might find out that she might be living with her boyfriend. She didn't bother to tell you that she was living with her boyfriend. So you basically, in a nutshell, are in this man's house, in this man's bed with his girlfriend or his wife. You follow what I'm saying? Do you see what type of bad situation this puts you in? This puts you in such bad situation. This is when men find out that this is the situations you find out where men have to jump out the second window, have to jump out the window of the second story building or second story house to jump out the window so that the husband that she didn't bother to tell you about don't end up deleting him. Okay? These are the things that can happen to you. Sometimes women will play little dumb games with you, but you end up getting shot. You end up getting sent to the hospital for some serious injuries caused by the boyfriend or caused by the husband. And you don't even know that you're in the boyfriend's apartment, in the boyfriend's bed with his woman, because she didn't bother to tell you that. These are all the things that can end up happening to you if you spend the night over a woman's house or if you spend the night over a woman's apartment. You sit up here thinking this house is hers or this apartment is hers when it's her boyfriend's or her husband's house or apartment. So of course, when a man come in and see you in his house, in his apartment, in his bed with his woman, the guy's gonna want to get violent. Man, when he disappears, he starts talking about I'll be back. You don't want him to come back, because when he gets back there, he's gonna have a shotgun, he's gonna have a handgun, and he's gonna take care of you. But the important point for you to understand it and to realize is that the woman didn't bother to tell you anything about this. So she put you in a bad situation. She put you in a bad situation that could possibly end up getting you deleted or sent to the hospital in critical condition. And also, too, I want to add, before I get the other point that I want to make before I go into this other point, I want to also say this. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please like, please share, please subscribe. If you subscribe, I guarantee you'll have access to videos that will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars and possibly save you a whole lot of pain and suffering. And many of my videos do that. So anyway, let me get back into the story. There have been men who went over a woman's house or went over a woman's apartment, and then later on found out that they were being set up by the woman to be robbed. Did you hear what I just said? There are men out here who have found out later by spending the night over a woman's house or apartment that the woman set them up to be robbed. You go over a woman's house, you go over a woman's apartment, you sit down there, you take a drink or something, you go to the restroom, you come, while you at the restroom, she putting drops of stuff in your drink, you drink something, you drink the drink, now you black out. Now you black out. Now she took your watch, she took your rings, she took your diamonds, she took your credit cards, and in some cases, the woman might take your kidney out. There have been situations where this has happened to men, and they left out of the apartment or left out the house without a kidney. Okay? So, men beware. Do not spend the night over a woman's house